Japanese adjectives are easy, and in this video I'm going to explain how by talking about the non-adjectives. So for the ones that don't know, in my last video I talked about the E adjectives, so if you want to learn about those as well, you can go back and watch that video. But like I said before, in Japanese we have two sets of adjectives, which are the E adjectives and the non-adjectives. But before we jump into all of that, we need to understand what an adjective is for the ones that don't know. And to give a quick run through of what an adjective is, it's just a word that describes a noun and gives us that extra emphasis and information like expensive, cheap, flat, steep, things like that. And now with all of that out the way, we can finally talk about the non-adjectives themselves and what to look out for. And the word we're going to use for today is kirei. Now, if you notice on the screen, this word is strictly in kanji, and that's important to know because with non-adjectives, they're always in kanji. There is no hiragana or katakana connected to it. But with E adjectives, it's different. There's always an E at the end. That's why they're called E adjectives. So now we know the reason why E adjectives are called E adjectives. But why are non-adjectives called non-adjectives? And that all goes into the congregation of the words. Now, when it comes down to congregating a non-adjective, it's just like with E adjective. We have a present, a past, and a negative form. So if the base form is pretty simple, if the context is clear, then you don't need to really do too much. You can just say the word like kirei, right? If I'm pointing at a dog, I can just be like kirei, I don't have to say kirei na inu, but that goes into the actual non-congregation of the words. So if you want to congregate a non-adjective, you just put na in the middle of the adjective and the noun. If there's a context where there's a lot of things that could be pretty or beautiful, I could say kirei na inu to let people know I'm talking about that dog right there, except for that cat or that mountain or that store or that lady, And finally, for the last two congregations of non-adjectives, we have janai and deata / da'ata, which is the formal and the informal version of the past tense of the congregation. And to congregate these, all you have to do is slap it onto the word. So if I want to say something is not beautiful, I could say kirei janai. And if I want to say something used to be beautiful or something was beautiful, I could say kirei deata or kirei data. Now, deata is the formal version of was, and data is the casual form. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this video, man. I really do love and appreciate y'all for watching. I do videos like this every single day. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I'm going to try to get to as many as I can. But until next time, y'all name out the name, and I love y'all so much.